guys, my name is Santosh Lohar and today we discussed about the machine learning and its algorithms. So first of all, I would like to introduce about the ML, what is ML and how it works and what are its algorithms and and so on. So introduction to machine learning, and I have also written and AI versus ML versus DL versus DS. It means artificial intelligence versus machine learning versus deep learning versus data science. All together, all of these things we will discuss in our upcoming classes. And now let's start. What is machine learning? Machine learning is a subset or subfield of artificial intelligence (AI) that focuses on developing algorithms and statistical methods that enables computers to learn and make predictions or decisions without being explicitly programmed to perform specific tasks. In essence, it is a method for teaching computers to learn from data and improve their performance over time through equivalence. It means machine learning, it is the subset or the subfield of AI. There are huge amount of data we have, and from the data we will predict or get decisions without being explicitly programmed to perform specific tasks. So what is AI? AI, or artificial intelligence, is a branch of computer science and technology that focuses on creating intelligence machine and systems that can simulate human-like intelligence and perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. AI means performing the tasks without involving the human interventions. We train to the machine by the using a huge amount of data to the computer, and the application will make predictions, and it will behave like a human beings intelligence, like a intelligence performs, and it performs it it is very hard. It can solve the many types of tasks, and it will performs like a human beings, human intelligence. And what is an AI applications? At the end of this task, we have to prepare an AI applications that is that that can be possible to predict and making decisions and performing the tasks of what is going on and what can we do, and different types of hypotheses that we can calculate by using machine learning algorithms in our upcoming classes. And what is an AI applications? AI application is able to do its own tasks without any human interventions. I've always explained AI can do the things. It is able to do its own tasks without intervening the human beings. It works on the basis of trained data, and what the data we are trained, we are creating, we are developing models according to the data. It will models, it will perform it tasks without any human interventions. If we give examples, there's like any Netflix, that is the movie. If we search any action movie, that it will recommend other action movie related to the searched action movie. If you search comedy movie, then it will also recommend other comedy movies, and this recommendation is called AI. It means artificial intelligence applications. If we take the another say examples like Amazon, and for example, that you are going to buy iPhones or anything that you have want to buy from that Amazon. For example, in take an instance like iPhone you are going to buy or orders, that it will recommend to buy the headphones and related iPods and other bags which is related to the iPhones. The recommendation is called the AI. It means automatically it will performs make decisions without any interventions of human beings, but it will works as like a human beings, human intelligence. Just like you have already hear about the Tesla, Elon Musk self-driving car. In that the Tesla car will act working on the basis of AI. There are a huge amount of data and deep learning will be deployed there. Many large amount of deep learnings and algorithm will be deployed to perform that self-driving car or performing the AI, artificial intelligence. If we represent it with in a chart and just like a Venn diagram, we have here about that this is if we take this is the whole world as a AI, artificial intelligence, and if we take it is the machine, it is the machine learning. Machine learning is the subset of AI. So machine learning is the subset of AI, and it provides the stats tools to analyze the data, visualize and data to prediction forecasting. We have already discussed what the machine learning can do. It makes predictions and make decisions or forecasting as per the data. It provides the stats tool to analyze the data, and it is the deep learning multi-layered network. It works as the mimic human brains. It works as the mimic human brain. For example, deep learning is a subset of or subfield of machine learning that focus on training artificial and neural networks with many layers, hence the term deep, to perform tasks such as pattern recognition, image and speak recognition, natural language processing, NLP and more. Other is related to deep learnings. And also data scientist, it is the post just what the data scientist can do. Data scientists have to know the about the deep learnings, data science, machine learning and the related algorithms which covered in machine learning. So if we discussed about the machine and deep learning, then machine learning will be categorized or divided into 2 ML machine learning: supervised machine learning and unsupervised machine learning. Supervised machine learning contains its regressions and classification. Supervised machine learning means we already know the what will be the output, but we can't commit that the output is it. In unsupervised learning, we don't know what will be the output. Suppose supervised machine learning, if the age is 21, the output we knows the output is per the, if we take the data age and this model is collect hypothesis testing weight output, that is the hypothesis output dependent feature. This is the dependent features weight and independent feature age. This age is called independent features. It means input, and what we get as output, that is dependent feature. It will be dependent as per the age in independent features. Weight depends on age. It means this is the dependent. This depends on this. This is called supervised machine learning. And I have written some notes here. This is very important because if you learn any related things like machine learning, you will get all things, but some of the little points, the bit point you are not understanding, that you can. And I have written some notes here. Whenever we are solving problem in the case of supervised machine learning, there will be one dependent feature. It means if when we are going to solve machine learning, supervised machine learning problems, there will be a one dependent feature, and the dependent feature is depend on independent features, and there can be any numbers of independent features. One thing you have to remember here, in supervised machine learnings, there will be a one dependent features, and there will be any number of independent features. Dependent feature will be one in supervised machine learning. You have to understand it. And we have already discussed supervised machine learning can be divided into regressions and classifications. So we can take an instance here, regression problems. This we have already discussed. This is the dependent features. This is the independent features. A dependent feature will be only one output features, and independent features will be any others in supervised machine learning. So we can take examples. Age 21, what will be 72, 23 71, 24 71, 5. When output have a continuous variable, then this becomes a regression problem statements. These will be the continuous variables. Continuous variables means this is the supervised machine learnings, and there is only one dependent variables, and maybe it contains many others independent variable also, and the output is continuous variables. Then this becomes a regression problems. The state line will be state line, it becomes state line, output will be continuous. The classification problems. So we take an instance, number of hours, number of plays, number of sleep, pass and fail. These are the independence features, and the output will be pass or fail dependent. There is a fixed number of category. If the output will be the fixed number of category, then this is called the classification problem of the supervised machine learning. If we sleep, if we number of hours 5 hours, and we play 5 hours, the numbers will be 3 hours, then they pass or fail. It means the outputs comes in classification problem will be fixed number of category, then that become a classification problem statement. Suppose it has two output, then it becomes binary classification, and in a binary classification there will be 1 or 0, and if we have more than two different category, it becomes multi-class classifications. Now let's discuss about unsupervised machine learning. It means salary. We take an instance. We have to, if we take in examples, then it will be easy to understand. Unsupervised machine learning, salary and age. Salary is given according to the age, number of dependent variables, number of output features. Salary age, salary age, salary age. It means in this scenario we use clustering. Clustering is the grouping algorithms. Customer segmentations, cluster. Clustering basically means that and then based on data we have to find out similar groups, group of peoples. Clustering means the same types of data will be separated. We have to find out similar groups. Suppose grouping, suppose cluster 1, these are the cluster 1, these are the cluster 2, these are cluster 3, and now this is the rich people's cluster, low income levels, and middle uh, class, middle income levels. These are means similar types of data we have to divide or separate from the similar groups, just like a branch. Then the functionality and the visions and missions will be the same, but we can divide the same things into cluster level grouping, or to separate, grouping them together. For examples, suppose a company launches a product for rich people and product B for middle people, class people, and product C for low income level people. So if we want to get or send a particular things to them as per their level through ad, that is called customer segmentation ad marketing. According to these peoples, why we use? Because we have to sell some things. We are launching any products, so we have to sell the products as per the incomes of the peoples in a country or nations. And first of all, we have to categorize or divide into groups, clustering. It means that the country, the nation contains 5 regions, and what the levels of peoples are living there, and as per their incomes we have to divide into similar groups of clustering, and we send the product as per their income to sell. That's ad marketing. As per the people's incomes, as per the people behaviors, as per the people's demand, we have to grouping, or we make the ad marketings. And till this time we have discussed the supervised and unsupervised machine learning, classification, deep learning, and the clustering, and the binary classification, on what is AI, and how it works, and where we can use the AI, and at last what we can do from the machine learning algorithms. Friends, at last, at the end of this task, we have to create its AI applications, because AI applications do things many. It can make predictions, analyze the data, and what the people is going to do, and what we have to do in futures. Similarly, it makes some predictions as per the hypothesis data, and many groups of data. And now dimensional reductions. For examples, if we have 100 features, we can reduce this feature into lower dimension. 1000 features converted to lower dimension. It is possible with the help of dimensional reduction algorithm, PC and DCA. In the upcoming classes, we will discuss about this. Now, machine learning algorithm. What we will discuss in this particular upcoming classes, and supervised machine learning we have already discussed, and in our upcoming classes we will deeply discuss about this with examples and practical too. Supervised machine learning, it includes linear regression, and region lasso, logistic regression, decision tree, ADA boost, random forest, gradient boosting, XGBoost, name bias, RGM, canyon. And similarly, in unsupervised machine learning, we'll discuss k-means, DB-scan, hierarchical clustering, k-nearest neighbor clustering, PCA, LDA, and many things we are going to we will discuss in our upcoming classes. So for today. We will stop the classes. In our upcoming classes, we'll discuss many things about the machine learning, and with practical and theoretical goals. And after completion this video, I will upload the e-notes and PDF notes, and you will download it and make notes also. And we will also try to cover many things like machine learning in a Python programming language, and what the things are required to learn in machine learning and its algorithms. So thank you for watching this video, and I would like to request, please subscribe my YouTube channels, and in our upcoming classes we will discuss the things we have discussed at last. Thank you very much.